High in the western Himalayas, cradled in the Karakoram mountains of northern Pakistan, lies a plateau known as the Land of Giants. The Deosai Plateau in Gilgit-Baltistan is the second highest plateau in the world. The Deosai National Park was created here in 1993, and it is home to the endangered Himalayan brown bear. This is the sole habitat in the whole of South Asia that can claim an increasing bear population. Initially a sanctuary for the bears, recent infrastructure development in the national park has begun to threaten their home. The construction of roads and bridges is allowing for easier access across the plateau. In 2013, there were 28 human occupations in the park. 15 of these belong to the Gujars, nomadic herders from the lowlands of Punjab. But tourists also came up to enjoy summer in the park and set up camps here. In recent years, the Gilgit-Baltistan authorities have been persuaded that such development is beneficial, with little regard for the needs of the wildlife and fragile ecosystem. But the development is highly detrimental to the habitat and wildlife, which can only thrive when there's very little human activity. Once the precedent for building within the park is established, it is hard to stop. The needs of the park and its creatures could soon be completely overwhelmed as development marches on. With improved roads and bridges, so the access for tourists has improved. Visitors to the Deosai number in the hundreds and are increasing every year. Most of the tourists coming to the park, especially from the nearby areas, have very little understanding of good environmental behaviour. Some light fires in the park and leave large pools of trash, most of it being non-biodegradable. There is no system whatsoever for dealing with all this trash which they leave behind. To restore the park to its former pristine condition, a proper system of garbage disposal will need to be put in place. The park authorities have limited finances with which to tackle all these problems. The arrangement that visitors from within the region don't need to pay to enter here does not help the situation. The Wildlife Department can't afford to employ or properly train enough staff, so there is little being done to educate visitors about correct behaviour or about conservation issues. Strengthening the park's revenue stream is essential, and charging a small fee for all visitors could provide some of the funds the Wildlife Department desperately needs. Without environmental education, the visitors, instead of acting as caretakers of this stunning piece of national heritage, often inflict harm upon it. Today, the brown bear is one of the most threatened animals in South Asia. The future of the species in Pakistan, and perhaps the region, may well depend on the stability of the Deosai National Park. It and its biodiversity must be protected so that future generations can continue to enjoy this valuable part of our natural world.